Hello guys, I'm Beck and I'm excited to welcome you back to another episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of the Sky. We are on to Chapter 16, A New Dawn. And we have fallen through the time and space portal and we are back to where we began. So it would seem. So we're all laying on the beach, chilling out, after being sent back from the future. Beck from the future. What? Beck, where? I feel like this episode is going to be completely just talking anyway. Isn't this where I met you, Beck? It's like that beach. So that means, could it be? No, it is. We're in the past. We made it back to our world. Yes! We made it, Beck. Yeah, we did. Totes. Grovyle's a bit injured. Now we need to convince everyone that Grovyle's not a bad guy. Hey, Grovyle. Look, we made it home. Back to our world. So we did. So we did it. We made it through back to this world. Yeah. Whoop whoop. This is where I met Beck. Let's see. I think it was right here. This was where I found Beck out cold. So that's what's happened. That trip through time sent me into the eastern forest. And Beck and I both reached your world far away from each other. Oh, that's right. There's a lot I don't understand. Like the whole concept of time travel. Will you please explain it to us? Not really, I don't. I'm not really that interested. But this isn't really the place to talk, so let's go to Wigglytuff's guild and talk there. Before we went to the future, we trained there and roomed there. It'll be the perfect place. Okay, let's go to Wigglytuff's guild. Hold on. Will I be received if I go to the guild? After all, I am a wanted outlaw in this world. If I went to your guild, won't everyone be shocked? Don't you think they tried to capture me? Come to think of it, you're right. What to do? Oh, I know. There's a good place, but it'll involve going through Treasure Town. It shouldn't be a problem if we lie low. Lead the way. Okay, this way. Where's the tornado in the sea, the hurricane, from all this time travelling? We have a message from the Federation. And, oh, we've unlocked another special episode, which is cool. Ace. Yes, let's save and continue. So, oh, hello. Sharpedo Rock. Oh, that's the very edge of Treasure Town. Cool, it's like a Sharpedo. This cliff is known as Sharpedo Bluff. Sharpedo Bluff. Yeah. I think the name comes from the fact that yeah, you don't say, Skipper, honest. As far as I could tell, nothing seems out of the ordinary. Apart from that Diggler who decided to leave and then didn't leave. What? It's down here. I lived here before I joined the guild. Go ahead, go in. How random. How random. He lived in the mouth of the Sharpedo. Awesome sauce. I see. This is a hollow chamber in the face of the cliff. I feel like this is just going to be a whole talking episode. Whew! I'm glad no one's wrecked this place. That's proof of how little notice this place attracts. It may be better if we stay here for the time being. Agreed. What the beck is going on? It's night time. We've got to figure this thing out though, man. But Beck, I never expected you to be that very same Beck. Grovyle, can you tell us more about that? Yes, Beck and I, we were jointly investigating the planet's paralysis. A Pokemon and a human paired together? Yes, and Beck had, or has, a special ability like no other. We relied on that special ability to investigate the planet's paralysis. It played a vital part. By special ability, you mean the Dimensional Scream, don't you? Exactly. But the Dimensional Scream has a drawback. The Dimensional Scream requires the presence of a trusted Pokemon partner. Without that partner, the ability cannot be triggered. A trusted partner? That's why we work together. The Dimensional Scream is set off by triggers tied to places where the time gears are hidden. We needed to find out where the time gears were in the past. We needed the Dimensional Scream to accomplish that. Well, wait a second. You said there has to be a trusted partner nearby for the Dimensional Scream to work, but the Dimensional Scream was being triggered not long after we met. Your point? Doesn't that show you how much you two trusted each other from the start? Oh, me and Skipper, best friends. When you put it like that, it's a little embarrassing. In addition, Beck developed amnesia. Upon meeting you, Skipper, your partner had someone to turn to. Perhaps Beck grew to trust you very quickly because of that. Oh, there's another thing I don't understand. Is the dimensional scream triggered in response only to time gears? Right. The opposite is also true. The dimensional scream is not triggered in places that aren't connected to time gears. Really? That's not how I remember it. Listen, Beck, do you remember that time it went off near Drazi? And during our first exploration? There were other times too. We went to places that seemed to have nothing to do with time gears. But even in places like that, the dimensional scream was triggered sometimes, wasn't it? Are you sure? But that never happened in the future. The dimensional scream was never triggered by places that had no tie to the time gears whatsoever. Well, if that's true, I don't know why it would work so differently here. Perhaps things are just a little different in this world. Perhaps the nature of the dimensional scream is altered in the past. So, in the future, the dimensional scream doesn't work in places that have no connection to time gears. Oh, that explains it. Maybe that's why that time, when we were in the future... Yeah, didn't get one. Didn't get one. Yeah, it didn't work. It so didn't work. Nothing. Not a jot. Not a jot. It didn't happen. It was fine. I'm not sensing anything. Yep. Maybe I couldn't envision anything about that time that we were in the future because we were in a place that wasn't tied to time gears. Maybe that's why my dimensional scream failed to work. Maybe Grovyle is right about the future and the past being different, or different enough to make my dimensional scream ability work differently. Anyway, like I was saying, we were investigating the planet's paralysis. We used the dimensional scream to identify the locations of the time gears in your world while we were in the future. That's it. Here. The time gear is here. I see. Place the drought stone in Groudon's heart. That lifts the fog. Very well done. Good job, partner. And so that's why I had recollections of places, because we'd been there before in the future. After identifying the locations where the time gears would be in the past, we took the passage of time. That brought us from our world in your future to this world. However, Dust Noir followed. Are you okay? No, don't let go. Just a little longer. Come on. No, I can't. Hold on. We got separated. We encountered turbulence while we were travelling through time. Thus Beck and I became separated. For some reason, Beck got amnesia and was turned into a Pokemon. I can only guess that it had something to do with our accident while travelling in time. I came from the future. Beck from the future! And not just that, I came with the mission of preventing the planet's paralysis. I don't know, it seems so outlandish. It doesn't feel right somehow. So, Beck, you may not remember any of this, but you are my closest friend. I was worried about you when we were separated. I am glad to see you are safe. Your appearance may have changed, and though you have lost your memory, you're still you. And none of this alters the fact that you remain my friend. Oh, Beck, I'm glad to see you again. Hugs. Now we have to decide on our course of action, like I told you before. I'm going to collect the time gears again. What are you going to do? I'm a little worried about how time stops in the region where its time gear is removed, but you're sure that it'll only be temporary? That's right, as soon as the time gears are set in place at Temporal Tower, the time will be restored to its normal state everywhere. Well then, we'll go with you, Grovyle. Taking a time gear will badly affect the Pokemon that live in that area, but we have to prevent the planet's paralysis. Okay then, we'll go together. But the hour is late. We're also exhausted from all the running we've done. We should rest up tonight. We'll leave in the morning. Aye, aye, Grovyle. Oh, that was an accident. Skipper's gone. Where the beck has he gone? To the guild, hopefully. Skipper isn't there. Maybe outside? I'm just snoozing away. Yeah, he is. He's thinking. He's thinking on. I mean, it's a lot to take on board, isn't it? What's the matter? Can't sleep? Yeah, just thinking about Dusk Noir. No, that's not it. Sure, finding out we were being deceived came as a real shock, but hearing your story earlier, Grovyle, really drove it home. What Dusk Noir said in the future was really true, and it made me realise that Beck really did come from the future. I was mulling over things like that. He's worried about losing his friend. Hey, look, Grovyle. Sunlight. It's sunrise. Ta-da! It's pretty, innit? Yes. Maybe it's because we're in the maybe it's because we were in the future for so long. But I didn't think that a sunrise could ever feel so renewing. That sunrise, then the sun rises, then sets. We take it for granted, and that's only natural. But things we take for granted, they're really the most essential things, and they're precious. All I'd ever known is the future's world of darkness. Upon coming to this world and seeing the sun for the first time, it was staggering. Seeing it strengthened my resolve to turn history away from a future of darkness. There is one thing that I wanted to ask of you, Skipper. It's about that time in the future when we were confronted by a Dialga. Frankly, we were in a no-win situation. There was no hope. But Skipper came through like a boss. Yeah? He still had hope, and that's why we need Skipper, because Skipper will never give up. Bruh, look. He's like, come on, we can do it. And this is why I like Skipper. Skipper is an awesome friend. But when all seemed lost, you refused to give up. Even I had given up. What's compelled you? How did you manage to stay so strong? Well, I wonder too. I really don't know. But maybe it was because Beck stood by me. Beck. Yeah, take a look at this. This, what could it be? There's an odd pattern inscribed on it. I've never seen anything like it. This pattern is new to me. This is my relic fragment. It's my personal treasure. I had this dream of one day solving the mystery behind the fragment, but I was such a coward. I couldn't work up the courage to go to the guild and apply as an apprentice. It was then that I met Beck. Beck. Yeah, there's a lot of reminiscing in this episode. I'm putting my faith in you. I've given him the courage. Me and Skipper are best friends. Yeah, Beck was always there to cheer me up and well, yeah. We've been through a lot together, to be quite frank. There's no giving up now. It all gave me courage. With Beck, I felt like I could overcome any challenge, and that's how I came to feel over time. Maybe that's why I was able to keep going without giving up. Alright, I think I understand what you're saying. Yes, Beck has a special quality that makes others feel... I just feel... This is weird now. The same way that I care for Beck as a friend, you, Skipper, also feel that same way about Beck. Yep, Beck is lucky to be blessed with a friend like you. Word. Well, it's morning. It's like, yeah, it's like Skipper and Grovyle are like Enzo and Butters, like my two buddies. Well, it's morning. We should be leaving soon. Yeah. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's freaking do this and stop the pilot's paralysis. Alright. It's agreed that we will collect all the time gears. First, we have to decide which time gear we should target. Let's check the Wonder Map. Wonder Map! I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. The underground lake would be the closest. How about Tree Shroud Forest? That was where I got my first time gear the last time. Where's that? Here. That's miles away, mate. It is a little far from here, but there is no one like Burakki-xy guarding the time gear. Oh, great. If we were to fight someone over a time gear, that would attract attention. But that won't be a concern here, right? Exactly. Exactamundo. Then that's it. That's where we're going. Onward to Tree Shroud Forest, my friends. Oh, well, that was quick. Word. This is it. This is the entrance to Tree Shroud Forest. Oh. What now? What is it, Grovyle? The atmosphere somehow feels different from last time. No. I must be imagining it. We'll go in when you're ready. Okay, so guys, time is a thing. So we're going to end off the episode here. I know it was all just pretty much talking, and that's maybe slightly annoying. But it's, you know, it's a time thing. So, guys, if you enjoyed the episode, then feel free to pop the like button, drop a comment below, answer the question of the day, and I will see you soon for some more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Take care, guys.